Alright y'all, so I'm here today. I'm headed to the gym really quick, so I wanted to make a video. These are like my daily car ride videos where, I just like to talk to y'all and really just, give some gems, I guess, on some of the things that's happening in my life, and hopefully that it gives you value in your life. So the first thing I want to talk about is 2025, right? What is your 2025 going to look like? And I truly believe that where you are today is based off of what you've done 90 days ago. So I came up in a world of network marketing when I was 19. I came up in a world where I played sports up until I was about 23. I still play sports now, but I'm talking about, in college, getting paid for it, or at least going to school for free on a scholarship. I've been doing those things for a while. And where you want to be in 2025 will almost solely be based upon how you think and what you're doing right now. And what does that mean? And it's a 90-day rule. So what is a 90-day rule? 90-day rule means that wherever you are right now is because of what you've done 90 days ago. So for example, we're talking about events, right? We have about 2,500 RSVPs so far for our events doing Art Basel. Well, how do we get there when we only had about, not only, because that's a lot, but we had 1,800 last year? Well, how does that work? Very simple. It's what we were doing 90 days ago. What were we doing 90 days ago? It's almost December, so it's November, October, August, September, October, November. So August, we were hosting events. In August, we hosted an event in Atlanta, 700 people, or 800 RSVPs. We hosted an event, our first rooftop event in Fort Lauderdale at the Easton. Well, guess what? That had about 600 RSVPs, 700 RSVPs. So we've been hosting events 90 days ago, 30 days ago, 60 days ago, a year ago. And so how are we able to get this traction in the 2,500 RSVPs? Very simple. It's what we were doing 90 days, what I was doing 90 days ago. The crypto market is going crazy. Well, if you've been investing in the crypto market 90 days ago, you should be up right now. Maybe if, you were reading your Bible and you have more clarity on what God is asking you to do or where you should probably be at in this next season of your life. Well, guess what? It's all gonna be based off what you were doing 90 days ago. So if you want to be ahead in 2025, I know it's almost December. Well, guess what? We have about maybe 30 something, 40, 50 something days left in the rest of the year. And what you want to do is you want to start now. So whatever that looks like, you want to start now. The 90-day rule. Well, it is November, so December, January, February. If you want to be light years ahead of everybody by February, well, guess what you need to do? You need to start now. You need to start making the videos now. You need to start posting the content now. You need to start making the connections now. You need to start building up your mental, physical, emotional, social, relational, financial and spiritual now. If you want to make more money or save more money to invest, well, you got to start investing now, right? If you want to maybe start paying your tithes more than 10%, well, guess what? We got to start budgeting now. If we want to get that new house, we got to start getting our credit right now, right? If we want to get that funding, then we got to start, looking at our inquiries now, right? And so we want to do things in 90-day increments. I like to call them the 90-day run. So for example, we've been hosting events, and I know for Art Basel, last year we had about 1,800 RSVPs, about 400 to 500 people showed up in and out of the doors, a total of maybe like 1,000 with the other activations that we had. I said, you know what? I want to be this 4 times 5 next year. Well, guess what? You got to host more events, right? You got to build up the systems. You got to build up the POS. You got to build up the Eventbrite. You got to make the connections. You got to meet the people. You got to kiss the baby, shake the hands. You have to do those things. And now what's happening is that you are building up, or we have built up a steam. We built up a steam, a head of steam, that the momentum is taking us right to where it needs to go. When people see our organization, they see we have 4 to 5 stars. When people see our organization, they see we have almost 900 followers on our Eventbrite page. When they see our following, they see, we're consistently hosting events, right? Secure Your Future Global is consistently hosting events. Amari is consistently hosting events. And it's come to a point where we're hosting events, and some of the events that I personally don't have to be at, right? Some of the events I personally don't have to show up to. We had 100 people go to one event in South Florida in August, right? We had about 70 people show up at another event in DC a couple of weeks ago. So we have all these things that we're doing, but it's momentum, right? And so every 90 days, it's another chance to gain even more momentum. right? 90-day increments. Every 90 days, it's another chance to gain momentum. And now, what is momentum? We like to call momentum Big Mo. We like to call momentum Big Mo. And the cool thing about Big Mo is that once you get a hold of Big Mo, it's so hard to let go because she's going to treat you so right. She's going to make sure that you're well fed. She's not going to only take care of you, but she's going to take care of what? The people around you, the people that are in your ecosystem, the people that you are trying to do better by. And once you get a hold of Big Mo, by experience, what you want to do is you want to do everything in your power to make Big Mo stay. Because Big Mo is also selfish. Big Mo, momentum is also selfish. Momentum only wants to be in a place that it can thrive and that it can excel whatever it is and put a battery pack on whatever it is that it's being led by. So once you let go of Big Mo, once you put your foot off the gas pedal, well, guess what? Big Mo will say, hey, you're not treating me right. Momentum is say, hey, hold up, I'm not in the right place. I got to go somewhere else where I'm loved. And once you let go of Big Mo, man, it's hard to get her back. You may have to, it may take days, hours, weeks, months, years to get Big Mo back. It may take days, hours. It may take weeks, months. It may take years. Sometimes it could take decades to get Big Mo back. And based off of what I've seen over the last, decade of my life, I've seen, man, when you have Big Mo, you got to keep your gas on the pedal. So one of the reasons why we are always hosting events, right? Number one, we want to be the organization that is known for hosting the best events, the biggest events, the most important events, the most impactful events, right? We want to be known as the organization. I want to be known as one of the guys who are putting people in rooms that have not ever been in a room like that before, right? We're putting together $1 million rooms. We're putting together $1 billion rooms. We're putting together rooms that you really should be wanting to pay 10, 20, 30, 40, sometimes 50K for. And these things are all for free. Why? Because we understand big momentum. We understand giving back in value. We understand getting it on the back end. Right? So once you get Big Mo, once you get the momentum, the compound interest of whatever you're doing will start to sit in effect. Right? Compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world, and it doesn't only have to be with money. It could be with any of the 7 areas of your life: mentally, physically, emotionally, socially, relationally, financially, and most importantly, spiritually. Right? Compounding can happen in a second, but then guess what? Once you stop compounding, you lose that momentum. So all I would say is, when you have momentum, try your best to keep the momentum. When you have momentum, try your best to do everything in your power to keep the foot on the neck. And it's not just keeping your foot on the neck just to bring average. No, you want to do quality. You want to do quality work. And that's something that I'm working on myself, is like doing quality work. I'm moving so fast, I'm doing so fast, some things may slip through the cracks. But that's why we practice. And we got to practice long enough to be bad enough so we have to be bad enough. We have to practice because we have to be bad enough long enough in order to get good enough to stand the test of time. So always remember, 90 days is all you need. Stay focused for 90 days. This December, man, listen, we know it's a recession. We know there's things happening. We know that money is tight. Guess what? Build your audience. Post that video. Make those extra calls. People are going to be traveling December. No. What are we doing in December for Art Basel? Most people are attending Art Basel. We're hosting events during Art Basel. We're hosting Christian event. We're hosting rooftop events for business professionals or entrepreneurs. We're hosting, one of our events has almost 800 RSVPs. 2 of our events almost have 800 RSVPs. And we're going to keep going. Because at the end of the day, what happens is that we have the ability to become producers and not consumers in this area. Yo, what's up, bro?
Where you at?
Oh, I'm in the parking lot making a video.
I'm inside, bro.
Oh, all right, I'm coming now. I'm going to stop by Publix and get an energy drink. And so, are you going, in this season of your life, are you a producer or are you a consumer? A consumer will always be behind the wheel, and that's something that I'm trying to work on. I want to be more of a producer of content. I want to be more of a producer of the things that are happening in my life. I don't want to consume as much. I want to consume more quality. I want to read my Bible more. I want to read more books, listen to more audios, right? But also when it comes to events, I want to be a producer of events. And I'm telling you, this time next year during Art Basel, we're going to have 10,000, 20,000 events, RSVPs, because we're going to have not 5 events this year like we had this year, 1 last year. We're going to have 10 events during the day and during the night. It's going to be amazing. So I'm excited about what's happening. And remember, when you get Big Mo, whatever you do, do not let her go.